I've been having such vivid dreams lately. There is an unseen force infecting me. These dreams are bleeding into my waking life. Visions of demons, horrific creatures wearing the most beautiful gowns, twinkling jewels. I can't look away. There's a magnetism I can't deny. I'm haunted by these terrifying figures. Bloodthirsty, yet so dignified. If I do not recount what I've seen, I fear I'll go mad. I must put my visions to song. Please, forgive me.
'Twas a spooky night, and the moon was shining, when I observed those monsters pining. Vampires and banshees from in and outside of the binary, entering a mansion wearing their most elegant of fineries. Demons, goblins, witches, and ghouls, all welcome to play if they follow the rules. They put their keys, phones, and tomes in a large receptacle, and thus began this ineffable festival. Monsters touching consensually, monsters respecting each other's boundaries, looking to win a face. No, it's not a race. Discover what is and isn't to their taste. Touching monsters, monsters touching at the spooky soirée tonight. Sucking monsters, monsters sucking at the spooky soirée tonight. At the spooky soirée tonight.
The Tonight is a Fright Show with Miles Morkri.
Hey everybody. Welcome to the Tonight is a Night Show with Miles Morkri. I am your host, Miles Morkri. We're coming to you live from the studio in our underground bunker, 50 miles from the nearest civilization. And boy, it's warm in here. We've got a frightful show for you, but first, it's been a heartbreaking few weeks. In the wake of our beloved friend's passing, Nutgert, we've had time to reflect and process our feelings and grief. And I do believe in her honor, we have prepared a new clip. Gunnar, if we want to roll that new clip. Thoughts and prayers go out to her husband, Yo-Yo Ma. That can't be right. Yo-Yo Ma. Her husband, Yo-Yo Ma. Later in the episode, we're going to go see if we can help lay Nut's soul to rest and hopefully spurt her soul to those heavenly gates of pearl without strife or hurt. In more pressing news, Hog Force, a subsidiary of the Pig Breath Group, has been hounding our parent network, DVD Studios, to implement their new AI platform. And, well, I believe we have the press release, which we can read. Yes. Thank you. And this is the press release for their AI platform, Burmy. Burson? Oh, God. Burmis is a new frontier in news and late-night television. It's a 2-part system in a 1-part app. Basically, the Sween is your all-in-one late-night infotainment vehicle. All day, it feeds your audience a series of headlines that are designed to increase blood pressure and heart rate. These headlines are, of course, all fictional. Instead of relying on the lamestream media's truthful headlines, Bimmery imagines much more useful and personally compelling news that your audience is guaranteed to enjoy. Beely then generates and hosts a late-night show based on those headlines. It's trained on the late-night greats like Bill Maher, Greg Gutfeld, and Mike Huckabee. Here is an example of a headline a user might read during their day at work. Milk truck takes spill during unsuccessful bid for state Congress. And here is the joke the late-night host would generate for it. I'm sure some people cried over it, but let's at least hope there were some kitty cats for the cleanup on aisle milk. Hogforce pitched Venus to DVD as an option for replacing the Tonight is a Night show. And thankfully, co-CEO of DVD, Jeremy Acid, declined due to his conviction to never spend money on the show at all. And you know, I for one I'm thankful that it was turned down. We are at TNS, we're doers, we are triers, we are winners, and we're failures. We never have and we never will use AI if that was a concern. Everything you see on this show is made by humans. We try our absolute best every episode and we push ourselves to high standards for the love of making things. And it is so much work. The Tonight is a Night show is the result of collective lifetimes of practice and effort into art and craft. And today, at least online, there seems to be this imagined pressure to be good at a skill or an art immediately. And that might be egged on by a fear of being perceived as bad or being perceived as cringe just because you've tried something. And people can turn to AI to outsource critical thinking and creativity, skipping the best parts of making things, and only to end up with something that is utterly devoid of soul and humanity, destined to be forgotten waste. And I can only speak for myself, but I spent a long time being very bad at music and bad at art. And you know, I still can't really bring myself to call myself good. But I aspire for greatness in all of the things that I make. And being truthful to myself. I don't know what that means, greatness, or if that is at all possible to achieve, but it's a feeling. And whenever you get just an inch closer to it, it drives me to hone my skills. I've been working on my skills for decades, regardless of the end results of things, because I love making. And in that time, I have shared just an embarrassment of terrible songs on the internet that maybe I shouldn't have posted. For example, I got scathing feedback about how I did the triplets wrong in my chiptune cover of One Final Effort from Halo 3. And I have thought about that comment so often because they were wrong. I absolutely got the triplets correct. I don't know what they meant. Consider not posting your art online, at least when starting out. If you are embarking on an artistic journey, a new one, make sure that you are the first one to appreciate it. Engage with the process. That is where the love comes from. And yes, in the middle of it or when you're done, share it with a friend, but then keep practicing. I shared so many bad songs with my mom, who I believe is watching right now. And she stuck with it and kept letting me show her things because she loves me. And that support was worth infinitely more than posting it on social media, because I knew that I had that network and the support to keep practicing and keep going. I was bad, but I still kept making things, because the process of making art was the most satisfying feeling I'd ever encountered, and it still is. And it makes me sad that people don't want to experience that or are afraid to experience it. If you want to make art, if you want to make anything, embrace how shitty that process is going to be and how bad you're going to be at it, at least for a little while. The beautiful thing about humans is that the more we do something, the better we get at it. And to those that use AI, whether it is for creative purposes or not, think about what it has taken from you. Think about the opportunities you've lost, that you could have asked a friend or talked to a loved one. You could have drawn a really bad picture, but it would have been so much better than something generated by AI. You could have used your brain for 5 goddamn minutes. I believe there was a video I saw a few weeks ago where the person said, "What happened to having a think?" And I have been thinking about that a lot. Have a think on it. Stop using AI. It will be our ruin. What's the end goal of using it? To pass through life without ever really experiencing a single moment? For the love of humanity, please just try. You owe it to yourself. We've got an amazing show made by triers and doers. They're all in this room. This week's guest is indie game developer, animator, and artist Lilith Walther. And we have a musical performance by the outstanding Laryssa Okada. Keep trying, keep failing, and you will be better for it. I promise.
Hi, I'm okay. My name's Mia and I'm a writer on the Tonight is a Night show with Miles Morkri. It's been my pleasure to be a part of the DVD family now for several months. I've had so much fun living, laughing, and loving with you, and it's been especially wonderful to encounter several of you fans out in the city for those precious few hours a month when we're allowed beyond the studio perimeter. During these expeditions, I've gotten a lot of questions from you all, mostly asking what the fuck is going on, which is language that I won't respond to, but I've also received a few good questions that I will be addressing tonight. First, I am the one true Mia. Trust only me. You may have seen me on other channels on the internet, like youtube.com/@Yerda and youtube.com/@MiaWolf, and on these channels you'll notice one of them says the other is playing a character of a dedicated gamer, but that one says the other one is playing the character of a woman. Both are in conflict with one another, and both are false. Do not trust them. Trust only me. They are merely digestible characters I've created to spread acid family values among other communities. If you run into me playing these characters, online or in real life, just know that I'm in character, and my true self, the TNS writer, is the only real version of me. Trust me. But above all else, know that I, Mia Wolf, pledge allegiance to my mentor, Charity Acid. And on that note, Charity's asked me to clear something up that I said in August. about my mom, dad, and 13 brothers and sisters being kidnapped by the Acid family so as to gain leverage over me. This was a bold-faced lie meant to get attention, and lying is not emblematic of the Acid values that we try to embody here at DVD Studios. My family's fine, and I know where they are. They're at home, cheering me on as I follow my dreams of making premiere television on a blue-chip network. I've long since apologized for lying that they were kidnapped, and I've recently completed my punishment. In fact, Charity invited me to design my own punishment for this indiscretion. As you know, she was the one who decided to transition me from male to female 3 years ago, so as to comply with Acid family policy, which clearly states that Charity cannot work with any other men other than her twin brother, Jeremy. So, trying to think like her, I wondered if taking testosterone for a year and somewhat detransitioning myself would be painful enough and enough punishment to atone for my lie. Charity agreed, so for the past year I took testosterone shots every single week to make my body a living nightmare to be within. Now that I'm done with this excruciating punishment, which I deserved, Charity has once again given me access to the family pharmacy, and I've resumed my favorite drug, estrogen by Rob. Now that I've cleared up all your questions, let's move on from this whole "Who Are You Really" campaign, which was probably started by one of our competitors, and let's relax and get back to enjoying some top-notch late-night television with the abominable Miles Morkri. Thank you for your time. Let's get back to the show.
Hello, everyone. It was wonderful to hear from Mia, and we're so happy that, you know, wherever she might be, she's surviving and thriving, even though she's right there. Our next segment, it usually covers future crimes that, an effort to keep me from getting canceled. But I have something to answer for today. And it's going to be a bit of a process to make it happen. Before, in our intro, I mentioned our beloved Nutgert. And it's been really eating me up inside that I can't apologize for laughing when I received the news of her death. And I feel that I owe her an explanation. And so that's, of course, why we here at the Tonight is the Night show are going to summon her spirit live on air. Kaitlin, if I could please have the wedgie board. This is what has been lovingly constructed to summon Nutgert's corpse. I mean, spirit, not corpse. I say that for no reason. And I've never used a Ouija board before, but I think I know how to use it. You kind of ask 8 questions and maybe you're like, oh, where are you? Why don't you come here? There's an option for karate down here, I see. And there are my faces in the corner. Okay, so I think I need to do it like this. I need to do it backwards for audience, because who's more important? So the question maybe I should ask is, Nutgert, can I please, can I please see you? And now I'm going to close my eyes and I'm letting this go. And of course it's going to karate. Let's try that again. Maybe I just need to shake it. Yeah. All right, Nutgert, if I've summoned you properly, please move the planchet to yes. Yes. All right. Nutgert, please embody the spirit, embody your body in this room and take control. Can you do that? Yes or no? Yes. Nutgert says yes. All right. Well, we have a special gift to show everyone. Gunnar, if we could please turn the camera. After we play the intro.
Hello? Hello? Who the fuck is this? What's out? Hello? I can't see you very good. Can you change change your FaceTime? I can't see you good. Who is you?
This is Miles with the
What are you
Tonight is a Night
talking
Show.
about?
I should be addressing you. I shouldn't be looking at the camera.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Oh, she blinked at me.
Okay. Yeah.
Nut. Yeah. Unfortunately, it is me, and by the sound of it, it seems like you know me.
Oh, they've got your show playing on every fucking TV in hell. You know what? Everybody saw the show, and they were all laughing at me, and you were all laughing at me. I'm so embarrassed.
You're in hell?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
Oh, it's fine.
It's like kind of nice. There's amenities.
There's amenities? Is there?
Yeah.
Okay, who's down there? Did you see anybody you know, or
everybody.
Everybody? Did they like give you
Your fucking grandma's down here.
Oh no.
She knows what she did.
I don't. I didn't realize that you would be so forward with your language. In your picture, we've only ever exchanged emails with your complaints for our show.
When did you eat? When did you email me?
I'm pretty sure we received constant emails from you complaining about the quality of our show.
No, that doesn't sound like me.
Yeah, you kept saying you could do better.
That maybe somebody else had done that and put my name on it.
Sure. Okay. Listen.
I don't know.
Okay, sure. I mean, I summoned you to apologize.
Oh well, please.
I mean, I'm so sorry for laughing. I'm sorry for laughing.
You're laughing right now.
I'm sorry for laughing at your demise. And
yeah.
Are you mad at me? I mean, I didn't mean it, and it's actually like a problem that I've like talked with my therapist about, and I think it'd be pretty problematic if you were mad at me.
Yeah, I'm mad at you. I'm in hell. I don't care. Also, it's like it's not even a funny way to go. Like, you don't have to rhyme about it. I wasn't even in a yurt. It was a tent. It's not funny.
Right, but
it burned to the ground.
Right, and I'm sorry for that. I'm not going to take the blame for that. That was our writers writing the headlines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but burnt yurt is pretty funny. I mean, but it's not funny.
What?
I'm so sorry.
It's pretty funny.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, no, never mind. I have a fear and anxiety based laughter response. Okay, I can't control it.
Okay, but I heard everybody in the whole room, ha ha ha, behind the cameras, everybody's laughing at me.
Well, it's because they are afraid of me.
Why are they afraid of you? You got something to hide?
Well, no, but I did dig up your corpse.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're in the room with us. Nutgert's here, everyone.
I didn't notice the...
Yeah.
Why? What am I wearing?
You're wearing what you died in, I think.
Well, they buried me in... This is so ugly. Oh my god!
Yeah, I thought you were some sort of like Civil War reenactor?
No, well, I mean, no.
You weren't.
Revolutionary.
Okay, and you were... I didn't think the U.S. wore black coats.
No, that's the secret battalion. They don't tell you about it.
For whose side?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay.
Nobody knows. That's just a secret.
Listen, I spent thousands...
What were you doing the night of October 5th? Exactly. You're taking up my corpse? You're putting me on your show? Where were you when my tent burned to the ground?
Where was I? I was here. See, I was on the show. That was
Okay.
the first time I received the news, okay?
Uh-huh.
I can't deal with
That's
you.
a very convenient alibi.
I can't deal with you. Yeah, it is a convenient alibi. Did I pay someone to burn your yurt down because your comments
What?
were infuriating?
Did you?
No,
Did
of
you
course
do
not.
that?
I would never do such a thing. I would never murder Nutgurt. Listen, I spent thousands of dollars.
If I could move this body right now, dude.
I would exhume.
Buddy?
I spent money exhuming you. I spent money on flights. I bought an extra plane seat, and I put you in the plane seat, and they said, why is that not maybe underground in a casket? And I said, because I need eyes on her at all time. I don't trust her.
Well, you got that right. You got that right.
Yeah, I'm listen, I said I'm sorry, but maybe I'm not sorry at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I appreciate that. You're being honest.
Oh, you appreciate honesty.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, listen. I may not feel entirely sorry, but I do want you to feel like you have the upper hand. Or at least have this feel like a give and take. So, give me your worst. Okay? Tell me what you hate about me. Yeah, sure.
Like I could roast you.
Right. Well, like you got roasted.
Roast you in the kind of theater kid vibe you got going on here.
Oh yeah.
Moderating the My Chemical Romance subreddit.
Yeah, that's right.
With your haircut from 2013.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You look like you're a sim designed by my horrible grandson.
Okay.
You look like you don't vote.
Yeah.
You do
Okay.
your civic duty.
How
How many seasons of Glee do you own on DVD?
I only saw the first 2 seasons, and I think they're pretty good.
Your adherence to your rigid daily routine and structure will lead to your unraveling. You need to give yourself permission to branch out more. I'm kind of worried about you.
Okay.
And you're never gonna be Lestat from Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah, okay. Well, I deserve all that.
That was a lot, maybe. That last one was maybe too far.
Yeah, I'm...
Not the rest of it, but maybe the Lestat thing.
Well, okay, yeah. I think I deserve it. I think I really do. I think I was waiting for someone to put me in my place, and you know what? I think this feeling is me feeling bad for the things that maybe I've, I feel like I've tarnished your legacy, and I don't want to do that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What can I do to make it up to you?
Well, I have been making kind of a bucket list down here. Because like just in case. Yeah, just you don't know.
Right. So you had thought that you would probably get summoned again.
And you know what? You know what, my friend? Here I am.
Nutgurt is astute. So this is a bucket list.
Yeah.
Like that one movie, right? The
bucket list?
The bucket list, that's the name.
It's exactly like that because it's you have to do it, but you have to bring me also, and I have to do it with you.
Okay, so I have to take your body along with me and fulfill your entire bucket list.
Yes.
Got it. So
that's correct because you burned my tent down.
I never said that.
Well,
I was here. I have an alibi.
Okay.
Okay, so what's on your bucket list?
Okay. I want a Bronco belt and capoeira.
A Bronco belt. The highest level.
It's like
of
the
capoeira.
hard one. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. It's when you do the dance fighting.
Right. And did you have a belt before that?
No. That's why I want. It's my bucket list.
Okay, bucket list.
You gotta think. You gotta think.
I'm thinking. Okay. Yes. All right. What's next?
Okay. I wanted to be a state senator.
And okay, and a state
Not
senator,
like any state, like a classy one.
a classy state. What's like which
Yeah,
state
like
is classy?
Sacramento.
Well, Sacramento's not a state.
Okay, we don't know. We don't know what it is.
That's right. And you know, maybe down in hell, Sacramento's different.
Sacramento's huge down here.
Yeah, Sacramento's huge. I imagine pretty much. I feel like most people from Sacramento up here probably wind up in hell.
Damn.
I'm saying it. I don't know anyone from Sacramento, so I'm sorry. Okay, what else? Yeah, tell me.
Okay, remember my terrible grandson.
Yes.
Okay, his name is Brayden. He spells it with 3 Y's. That's my daughter's fault. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking about that. He's trying to beat Elden Ring. He's trying to play Elden Ring.
He's trying to beat
on his computer.
Okay.
And he's having a hell of a time.
In a bad way?
He's like, oh, it's so hard, but I don't think it's really that hard.
Have you beaten it?
But no, I need you to do it to go beat Elden Ring for my horrible grandson Brayden.
With 3 Y's. Okay. Well, I mean, I haven't
throughout the name.
I haven't beaten Elden Ring yet, but I've gotten really far both times I've tried to play through it.
There's a guy and he's very big and he's frightening.
Are you talking about a boss?
Maybe.
All right, so beat Elden Ring for your grandson. Yes, okay, then
for Brayden.
For Brayden. Okay, yeah, what else? I feel like bucket list, you gotta have a lot of stuff.
Oh, there's tons of stuff on here.
Okay, but maybe not everything.
All of it. I want you to do the movie Atlantis.
Okay, and
I want you to do the movie.
Do the movie Atlantis.
Yes.
In what capacity?
In real life. Go do all of that.
Do you want me to do the whole movie?
Yes, with me.
Should we like reenact?
You go under the water. Under the water.
Okay. And we're like redoing the whole plot.
All of it.
Got it. And do you want to play a character?
I want to be the water.
You want to be the water?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, some could say the water is one of the primary antagonists in that film.
Vital character.
It is a vital character, and it's vital to us as well. Well, maybe not to you. Do you drink water in hell? What's it like down there?
No. Celsius.
All Celsius.
That's all I got. It's all really warm.
Warm Celsius.
Yeah.
That sounds miserable, and you're probably just so overcaffeinated.
Yeah, I mean, listen to me.
Right. But yeah, I'm sure before in your living life, you probably sounded like you sounded like an angel. Wait, how did you blow your nose?
Obviously. Don't worry about it.
All right, what else?
Okay, I want you to donate so that a local school can start a music program.
That's nice. I like that.
Yes, because then you get all the child musicians in your debt who will work for pennies on the dollar for you.
All right. See, I'm all aboard this idea. I love free labor. That's how this show works.
Hey, fantastic.
Yeah.
And I need you. I got 2 more.
Okay, you have
maybe
2 more.
4 or 5.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got time. Go for it.
Okay, I need you to continue my cyberbullying campaign of Jared Leto.
Okay, so
he needs to be put in his place.
And I absolutely agree with that. I think Jared Leto, he's a real stinker.
There's something wrong in his head.
There's absolutely something wrong with him. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
I kept seeing clips of the new Tron, and he kept talking about Depeche Mode.
There's a new Tron? I fucking miss everything.
Yeah, well, no, that did come out right after you died. It's not good.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, the music's good. 9 Inch Nails did it.
Okay. Yo-Yo Ma would have something to say about that.
And this Yo-Yo Ma is your husband, Yo-Yo Ma?
My husband. Yeah, my husband, Yo-Yo Ma.
And that's, the renowned cellist and sex icon, Yo-Yo Ma, that one?
No,
A different Yo-Yo Ma.
different guy.
Different.
Kiss him for me.
This
And
is
you
about
gotta use a lot of tongue.
a lot of. And will he be understanding of this?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's not my problem.
Well, I'm considering maybe he might be shocked that I'm carrying your corpse around as well.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, well,
I don't have a tongue.
Right, but I do. So you want me to be your tongue?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. You go through the rest. Yep. I don't want to
Okay.
rush you. This is your time.
No. I want you to do a one-handed chin-up. Because you need the other hand for holding my corpse.
So I'm lifting two bodies. Is that with one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully when I get my... Wait, am I getting the Bronco belt in Capoeira, or am I supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I can't move.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure. I didn't know.
I'm just around.
Okay, so maybe with all that
Watching.
training, I'll be able to do that. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Let's do one more.
Okay. I've always wanted to be taller.
You want to be taller.
I want to be taller. I want you to do the thing where you break my legs and you make me taller.
Oh,
But
sure.
also you do that. You also have to do it.
So I have to become taller as well.
Yeah.
And do you have
But I want to be taller than you.
You want to be taller than me? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
And all right. Okay. Well, do you have any more? I feel like
No.
you have no more. When do you have a timeline for when you want this to be finished, or?
No, take your time.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't.
I'm very generous. I'm a very generous, caring person.
Yeah, I can tell. And
It's what everybody said about me.
listen, I don't know how do I put her away. I mean, like, listen, I'll do this for you. I promise.
Yeah.
Do you have any final words?
Final. No, I'm coming with you. I said I'm coming with you for all of this.
Oh, so you're staying in the body.
Oh yeah.
And
I don't want to.
but
I
this-
don't
no,
want to
this
be
was
down
just-
here.
This was just temporary. I mean,
No. That's hilarious.
Oh, so you. So I am gonna have to listen to you for a while then, huh?
Yeah. Oh my god. I just saw Jared Leto. If he's down here, then who's up there? I gotta go.
Okay.
I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
You're gonna be back in 5 minutes. Okay, that's.
Oh, and then kind of forever.
Oh,
For the
okay.
rest of your life.
All right. Well, Nutgurt, everybody, thank you so much.
Just
Thank you.
forever.
Thank you so
Rest
much,
of
Nutgurt.
time.
Yep. All right. Bye, Nut. Good God. I'm feeling raw. And I'm feeling, I keep thinking about the Lestat thing. I really want to be Lestat. Not like kind of what he's done, but, I like Lestat. Look at this shirt I'm wearing. This is something he would wear. Yeah. Anyway, give it up for Nut. And I gotta take a second to recover. We have a wonderful musical guest. This is a horrible segue into a lovely segment. Friend of the show, Laryssa Okada, has put together a set for us of music from her new album, and I don't know, it's gorgeous and it's moving and it is stunning production and so original and unique, and She performed it for us. And everybody welcome Laryssa Okada.
Dear pen pal, I can't unsee it. Sterile rooms bathed in fluorescent glow. People trapped there lashing out at each other and engaging in rituals. I see a man. They call him Michael, a twisted reflection of the Archangel. He is their torturer. He mires these people in misery and chaos, never letting them grow comfortable. He rains on them a fire of emotional trauma, making them feel his pain too. He steals dreams from children. He even tortures poor Toby, the mediator. Jim and Dwight are also there. I know haunting visions like these can be easy to write off. We've all grown sick of normal people discovering these horrific hallucinations for themselves and over-evangelizing, running them into the ground. But I think the visions are pretty funny, especially the earlier ones. Sometimes we have to take nightmares on their own terms and let the cultural context sink into the background. As I look into my past, I can see these terrifying visions leaving their mockumentary-shaped fingerprints on the entirety of comedy TV. Open your mind and you too may experience them. Just don't pay for the Peacock sub.
Dear Pen Pal, these visions sound really scary. Thanks for sharing. Or should I say scaring? Anyway, they remind me of similarly frightening images, ones that appeared to me years ago, and haunt me to this day. Picture this, if you will. Brightly lit hallways interwoven with the splendor of the outdoors, which should be a tapestry of joy, is instead ruined by deeply evil ghouls who haunt this space. To know their names is to know terror itself. Ronald, Andrew, Thomas, Anne, April. They cater to the whims of a terrifying witch with hair made of straw and clothes made of clothes. Leslie, they call her. These ghouls ostensibly rally for the betterment of a community, but this is a farce. They waste time and subject themselves and each other to absolute torture. Andrew banished to live his life in the depths of a suburban crevice? Ronald refusing the company of his fellow ghouls, lying and deceiving while resigning himself to a life of painful solitude. And all of this is made much, much worse by the eventual arrival of the twin demons, Christopher and Benjamin. It frightens me greatly to recall these scenes. I have, however, heard hushed whispers that refer to these visions as merely derivative of ones that came before. You know, I wasn't sure what to make of this until hearing your own tale. I would think more on this matter if it did not chill me so deeply. For now, I suggest we put this all behind us.
And now, it's time for us to return to the road to Avatar. At least personally, my best friend and pop culture psychologist, Andrew Shenkman, helps me untangle my complicated feelings about the unending deluge of Avatar films by James Cameron. Hello.
Yes, good. You're there. There. Shut up, Miles. I've cracked it. You remember last time, right? We did the role-playing exercise.
Yeah.
And we got close. We got really close. And I figured it out. We need to go further. You need to be an avatar. You need to be a Navi. For real, though. Right?
I need to be a
That'll
Navi
heal
for
everything.
real?
Yeah, that'll heal you. I sold all my NFTs, Miles. All of them. And I bought Andy Serkis, Mr. Gollum.
Okay, wait. Okay, you've cracked this code.
Shh, quiet. So I bought the Weta rig, like Weta. They made like King Kong and whatnot, and it's like a motion capture and a VFX rig, and we're gonna put you in the Gollum suit, and you're gonna be an avatar. It's gonna turn you. Well, the people at home will see you. Here, let me show you. Once I turn on this machine, they will see you 100% accurately as an avatar. But we need to get to work. Is everybody ready? We need to get Miles ready.
We need to get me ready?
Yeah, we need to get you ready.
Oh, I'm being told that we have to move the desk. Okay.
Get the desk out of there.
Getting the desk out of the way.
Get in the Gollum suit.
Getting in the suit? Okay, the Gollum suit. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm exposed.
This is good. And this is going to, I think it's going to fix a lot. Really
what do you mean it's going to fix a lot?
Well, it's going to prepare you. I mean, we all know the third movie's coming. Fire and Ash is coming.
This was for...
Shh, you're wasting your energy. Get in the suit. It's all going to become so clear, and you'll be ready. And when the movie comes out, I know, like, you've been losing sleep. You can't eat. Fire and Ash. You keep sending me these DMs, and I'm concerned. You're my friend. You're my
Oh,
client,
this is
but
so
also my
involved.
Friend. Please shut up and put
Okay,
on the
I'm
suit.
shutting up.
Use all of your energy to put on the suit. It's like I'm saving a life here, and
You're
you're
saving,
stopping
and
me.
it's wet.
The suit, good. That's important. The Mr. Circus in his Facebook Marketplace messages was very clear that the
I'm
suit
like a
had
green.
to be wet.
I'm like a green Grinch.
Just,
Or a blue
make
Grinch.
sure- is it in? Is the suit?
I'm not
does it
in
feel
yet.
Right?
Hold on. I have to put this on.
You have to get into the
I'm the
suit.
Cookie Monster.
In a lot of ways. All right. Yes. You know
I
what?
hope. Is
I
my
think-
mic audio still coming through?
Oh yeah, you're clear.
I'm clear.
All right, I'm gonna boot up the machine. Okay. It looks like it's working, Miles. So you might not see it, but the viewers at home, 100%. They might as well be in the theaters December 2025 watching Avatar: Fire and Ash. They're seeing a Na'vi. They're seeing an elegant.
Wait, you mean I'm a Na'vi
tall-
right now on screen?
You're a Na'vi right now. Can you feel it?
No.
You can feel it, right? No. Well, then try. Okay, I'm gonna run you through a couple scenarios. I have a couple backgrounds ready. So the first
Okay.
one.
It's on my
What do I have to
toes.
do here? Good. Okay, you're in the middle of a battle, of an epic Avatar battle.
Okay.
There's other Avatar and like humans in mechs, and you're pulling back a giant bow.
You want me to do this?
Though.
Okay.
Yeah. Feel the power in your long blue alien limbs. Please draw the.
Please,
you're
I'm
gonna
drawing the
ruin
bow.
this. Pull the bow back. Yeah, to feel that. The power, from your toes. Yeah, and release the bolt. It's big. The bolt itself is as big as a human. Everybody saw that for real. They saw it.
They saw that?
They saw it, and it's real.
Okay,
You
it's
did that.
real. I did. it.
You're an Avatar, baby.
Okay.
You're
All right.
an
Okay. I
Na'vi. All right.
believe you.
Next one. Okay, now you're on the flying the Ikran, the
Ikran is-
flighted alien.
Right.
Yeah, with the flap. Yeah.
So
You're
I'm
riding it.
I'm on its back of some kind.
You're high above the trees on the planet Pandora, and you're good. You're swaying side to side. Here, one second. Let me get this keyed up. Yes. And it's the wind is whipping by. You're going between the floating mountains of Pandora. It feels incredible, right?
It feels so good.
You're doing great. Dude, we're almost there. Okay. Okay. I have one more scenario. This is real. I think this is really doing it. I think we're gonna save your life. We're gonna save a lot of lives. There's one last one. Okay. All right. Let me slow it down. Let me slow down the machine. Okay.
That was a lot.
Now just wait.
Okay.
I'm proud of this one. You're
proud?
Now you're a baby Na'vi. The people at home, they see
Okay.
100% realistic 3D. I promise you this is what they're seeing. A little baby Na'vi, a little adorable. This is about healing your inner child. And if you kind of get into like a bit of a fetal
Sure.
situation, you're going to
So,
be picked up.
Should I like get in this chair maybe and?
Yeah, that would be perfect. And you're being cradled now. Yes, let me dial this in. By an adult. I'm going to say the Sigourney Weaver one. An adult Na'vi, an adult Avatar.
Well, the
And
Sigourney
you're
Weaver one
feeling-
is actually like a teenager in the second movie.
In the second movie, but I brought her back from the first one. We're in
When
the
she's
theater
a-
of the mind.
She's a human in
But
that
she
one.
has an avatar. She has a tall.
Sure, okay,
she's
yeah,
an
yeah.
avatar as well. Anyway, she's cradling you, and you feel secure and held in a way that with the powerful alien arms. And
I feel-
also. Mr. Circus was kind enough to throw in a Rock Band 3 guitar, so you really embody and feel that.
Okay, yeah.
That scene. And
are you
I'll
gonna
set
play
the
me a
mood little
song?
bit. Yeah. The song chord from Avatar 2. Lisi ne te amor namasanoko mi foye atantina molunge mi patieti mi paticati la nola mi tela La no la mi te la. And then we take it to the chorus.
That's what she's saying?
Naru rai.
Okay.
Say I way. Toniri tireya. Naru rai. Say I way. See teya. Lisioi atano pahem paruti onga oeta lano la mite lano la mite
This song's so long.
Yeah, it's gonna like 6 or 7 minutes. So you're ready for it, right?
I mean, for the purpose of the show, maybe we should just keep moving.
Miles, you can't run from your feelings.
Yeah. Okay.
No. We gotta. We're gonna do this. And the show's over. Well, it's just Avatar now.
Okay. It's
in
just...
fact, we can. You can just end the show, and we'll just keep doing. We'll keep you in the morph suit, and I think it's.
No, I think we gotta. I think we gotta stop.
Miles.
No, I'm feeling healed.
I think you're bullshitting me. I think you're bullshitting me.
No, I'm not. I
care about you. I care about you.
And I care about you. And
but
I think
if you gotta meet me halfway. You gotta meet me.
Meeting
you're
you.
Me like.
Listen, I'm meeting you.
Thank you.
I lost my ear.
But it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough because like we're.
Andrew, I can't hear you. Get me out.
That's good. That's part of it as well. No, I think it's working. Oh no! Don't take off the suit, Miles. Somebody tell him.
I'm fine.
You can hear me. Tell him. You
I'm fine.
Stay in the suit, Miles. You live in this suit now.
He's been talking this whole time. I can't hear him.
Do you even want to be healed?
Oh.
I feel like I'm starting to doubt your commitment to the films.
Andrew, are you okay?
Can you hear me? Yes. Well,
I can hear you.
I'm a little agitated. I sold a lot of NFTs to get this, and I'm worried that the morph suit is damaged.
The morph suit's definitely damaged.
Can you please get back in the suit?
I can't. And I'll tell you why. Now, this would be a perfect opportunity for me to start singing a song. But I'm not. I lost a ball.
You lost a ball?
I lost a ball.
Each one of those balls is like 50 to 60,000 Bitcoins.
That's so much.
Or some other, like a... Do
you know how much a Bitcoin is?
No.
Neither do I.
I think I'm in debt. But money doesn't matter. What matters is your avatar-related mental health, which is why you...
Listen. When you started singing that song and I started I felt like I was a baby. I really did.
It worked?
And it scared me. I'm scared still. And
yeah, babies are scared a lot of the time.
Right. And I think that's enough for me. I don't think I can expose myself all at once. I think I need to work my way up to it. And so maybe tomorrow night we can keep it.
It's gotta be now. It's gotta be
All
now
right,
or never.
Okay, well, what do we got to do? I can't get this over with.
Okay. First, we get back in the suit. I think we run through the boat sinking sequence from Avatar 2.
No.
Maybe we swing by the Flight of the Conchord guy. He's in that one. Maybe we go back then. We say hi to Michelle Rodriguez. Definitely a lot of like Stephen Lang based stuff. I don't know. We could even include actors who weren't in it. You were telling me how much you like Michael Rappaport, right? We put him in the scenario.
Yeah.
And
listen, I've called someone. I've called your wife, and she's coming to help you right now. And
Help me.
Yes,
Help
you.
me. This is about you.
This is about you,
Miles.
Gunnar. We gotta cut.
This is about you and don't
get
run from
Andrew
your
outta
feelings. You
here.
can't run from your feelings.
Gunnar, cut.
Wait, is that it?
There's no mistaking it. This is the tree.
Holy hell! Okay. AvoBot, do you have the audio file?
Affirmative. Play it.
I think it's working!
We found it! The legendary Wham Ford!
The werewolf and the zombie will.
Rest in peace.
Descansa en paz.
Repose en paix.
Riposere in pace.
You've died. But don't worry, we here at Quest Friends are here to help you with your afterlife onboarding process.
Every other Monday, we release fun, episodic adventures in a world where the realm of the dead is only a plane ride away, inspired by cartoons like Amphibia, The Owl House, and Gravity Falls.
So whether you've recently departed or are just visiting, welcome!
Bienvenido.
Bienvenue.
Benvenuti.
Witai.
To Quest Friends.
Thanks everyone for sticking with us, and let's hope Andrew can get the help that he so desperately needs, because I have no problems whatsoever. And now is the time for our main segment, You Made It, where I speak with a fellow artist about the heart-wrenching, rewarding, beautiful, sad, maddening process of making things. And tonight's guest is none other than Lilith Walther, who is an incredible animator, an artist, and game developer. And it's also her birthday. Happy birthday, Lilith. Yay! She also just announced an animated web series today. So please go find her Blue Sky and follow the link to that. And I believe they're also launching a Kickstarter for it. But we had such an incredible conversation, and I can't wait for you to hear it. Lilith, you made it.
Nightmare cards.
Okay, our first question. In your interview on the podcast, Everybody's Talking at Once, you said that you don't even half-ass your shit posts.
Yes.
How do you land on a standard of quality or level of effort to aspire to kind of with everything you do?
So, so it's a spectrum, right? And like there is a delicate balance that you need to have between half-assing something and full-assing something. And in fact, you can go even beyond full-assing. And I think that's when it becomes dangerous.
Yes.
Because that's just called being a perfectionist. I mean, you know, when you're a perfectionist, nothing ever gets done.
No.
So it's a delicate balance. I love putting 100 into everything I do, even the smallest little thing.
Yeah.
But if you go too hard, then this thing that you are full-assing will never get finished. And that's very important to
Yeah, I feel that kind of deep in my bones.
put yourself on the spectrum. Exactly.
It's really difficult, especially when through like the online lens of sharing something, especially sharing your art, even if it is a one day, like one-off post. I don't want to misrepresent myself or my skill, or, you know.
Right. You don't know what's gonna blow up. You know,
no, you don't.
Like, oh, this thing I spent 5 seconds on, this is the thing that everyone's gonna know me about. Oh, you're the person that made that shitty drawing in 5 seconds. It was awesome. It was very relatable. But now I have to know that this shitty drawing I did is just in everyone's head. And I'm like, no, I could do better. I promise.
Yeah, that's why you spend, instead of spending 5 seconds just on one thing, you just spend 8 hours on everything you do.
Right,
really
exactly.
Equalize it.
Yes, see, that's important. Spend 8 hours on everything.
Yes, I think that's really how you reach a bar of quality. Speaking of, what does quality mean to you when it comes to your work? Whether that's animation, games, or
what does
your posts.
Quality mean to me?
Yeah, what makes something good?
What makes something good? Okay, there's 2 answers to that.
Yeah.
When it comes to a pure solo project, what makes something good is when I am capable of making it look like how I imagined it in my head. I was able to realize that. And when that happens, I'm always like, oh, that was good. That was quality. Now, however, when I'm collaborating with people, it's a bit different because I feel like when I go into this has to look exactly like how I imagined it mode, when I'm working with other people, it comes off as a little micromanaging. And I don't like that. And it's also restrictive creatively to the other people that I'm working with. So when I'm working with other people, I tend to be a little less like that when I work on it. And I'm like, what, how do you interpret this? Do you have an idea for this thing? Let's do it. Let's see how it works. And I think that's also really important when you're collaborating with people.
It is. I found that I can get really annoying about stuff, especially if you're the holder of whatever the vision is for the thing.
Right. It's scary to
it is.
have it shift away from how you're imagining it. But in my experience, it's like apples and oranges, right? It's not worse because it's not your
And I think you're going to
solo vision.
I think you're going to make something, especially with others, it's just going to be even more unique than you had imagined it. And when you're by yourself and working on something completely solo, that's when you can really be your harshest critic and drive yourself insane. It's I don't know. I guess a net healthier for everyone if you're just torturing yourself. So I think you come off as someone who is particularly passionate about all of the things that you're doing, whether that is game development or art or animation or even, fashion. I think the way you present yourself is very artful as well.
Thank you.
And
go ahead.
I think that passion is so noticeable, and I think many artists are familiar with the sense of having a passion for something and that drive. And I've encountered people who have never really experienced that feeling, and it's so hard to describe. How would you describe like what artistic passion feels like to someone who has never encountered it?
Yes, it is. It's a
doozy.
It's a doozy. This is a doozy of a question. We are defining what passion is. The passion is when.
What does it feel like to you? What does passion feel like?
Oh, euphoric, completely.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of a cop out of an answer, though.
No,
it doesn't really. It feels very good. And when you are getting things done and you're striking things off the list, when it's like, oh, this project is almost done, like a big project, like years long, months long, and you're kind of like at the end and there's a bunch of random things you haven't done yet. What I do is write all those things physically on a piece of paper so I can grab a pen and go when I finish it. And you're just striking things off. Boom, 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 boom. It feels great. And just seeing it all come together, that last 5% that pushes it from a 7 to a 10, know?
Yeah.
That feels great.
That I think is like ultimate satisfaction.
Ultimate satisfaction
is like getting the things done. But however, I'm curious, and I've asked one of our other guests this question, but like, what do you feel a grand sense of artistic satisfaction after you have completed a thing, or is it more like time to go on to the next thing?
It is the most satisfying I ever feel in my life. And I guess my entire career is just me chasing that high.
Yes. And I think that is a great way to explain passion to other people, which is, I think artists we get so close to feeling that satisfaction. And whenever we get a grasp of it, it's like, oh, well, that's all I want to do with my life is to feel that again. And so that is why, why we put ourselves through all of the process, which is also painful and
it's
tedious.
Easily exploitable
yes.
as well, which is very dangerous. That's another thing is
it is.
You need to passion needs to be, I don't want to say weaponized, but it needs to be molded into a tool that you can pull out and choose to use and choose to not use. I think learning when it is like 8 o'clock and you're just in the zone and like you can tell, oh, I'm going to be up until like 3 working on this. You need like the most difficult part is going, no, I'm going to bed and I'm going to get up tomorrow. It will still be there and I can still work on it.
Yeah.
That is, I think, learning to do that, I think, is a very important part when it comes to learning how to use your passion in a way that is healthy.
Right. Especially when you are, I mean, it's your full-time thing.
Right.
And but I mean, it's also like the difference between skill and talent, where like talent and passion are huge motivators and drivers, but when untrained or you know, when you haven't practiced with it or learned how to really properly utilize it, it then becomes really dangerous and you can hurt yourself. I mean, I've brought up before.
Passion is a skill like anything else.
Yeah, I've brought up before where I have injured myself a number of times because I have such weak boundary control when it comes to work.
I used to work in the games industry.
Yeah.
Trust me, I get it.
Yes. Yeah, I did a good solid 9 months at Activision Blizzard, and it was it felt like much longer than that.
I always consider myself lucky that the worst thing that came out of me working in the game industry was a caffeine addiction. I'm glad that was it. I consider myself lucky.
Well, I think the best thing that happened to me was working on Call of Duty made me non-binary.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, when you play as first person, like a feminine character with painted nails,
that'll do it.
Yep. And I was like, oh, this is doing something actually.
I saw, quick aside on that topic, I remember seeing, I was already out at the time, but it was very early, and someone was making a first-person game where the character was like a young emo girl, and like the first-person hands had like the stripy arm socks, and I was like, oh, that hits! If I wasn't out before, this might have done it.
That's what does it. I totally get that. I think people don't realize how many trans people work on Call of Duty just because they work at Activision Blizzard. Whether they are already out as trans or at the time, like me, realizing, oh, I think I am trans. Speaking of long-term investment into something, you've spent about almost 10 years of your life looking or being immersed in Bloodborne in some way or form.
That's right.
And that is a really long time to dedicate yourself to one thing. Even if it has spawned multiple projects, which, you know, have become their own thing. They have their own life. But how have your feelings towards Bloodborne specifically like evolved over time?
I'm fucking sick of it. Not really, but like kind of. Yeah. Kind of.
I get it.
Let's be real here. I enjoy Bloodborne a lot. I've probably put 1,000 hours into Yharnam itself, staring at every path, every brick, every monster. I have that whole section memorized. Can navigate it in my head. Both versions, the Bloodborne PSX version, the Bloodborne PS4 version. You know, I spent like countless hours like reverse engineering the like skill curves and the leveling up systems and trying to cross-reference data from 3 different wikis because they all have something wrong at some spot.
Yeah.
You know, I love Bloodborne. Clearly it has. I came out in the middle of I came out as goth in the middle of working on Bloodborne PSX. That obviously is a very important game for me. But kind of like just having a the same hairstyle for 10 years. It's just, I gotta move on, you know? Yes. It's time to grow and change and be a different person and appreciate new things. You know, after 10 years of being like, yeah, Bloodborne fan games, air quotes. You know, I'm excited to move on, make new art, make new things.
Well, I think you have done an incredible job of honoring your love for Bloodborne. And even the things we love the most, we can get tired of. I'll even
I'm
get,
really excited. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'll even get, like, if I'm on a project for over a year, I'm like, oh, I yearn for freedom. Even if I'm so excited about the thing. Yeah. Well, you deserve something new. Do you feel like a certain amount of pressure from, like, your following, because you do have a sizable online following? Is there a pressure to, like, keep within that realm?
There was, but
Yeah.
not really anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, when the Cleric Beast, the Bloodborne PSX Cleric Beast video went super viral and got 1 million views, that was what, like, put me on the map, right? And I was the Bloodborne PSX girl. That's what I was. And I thought, oh, that's just going to be me for the rest of time. But slowly my other personal animation projects, you know, like my Bundleth animations, those actually started taking over in terms of viewership. Which I am really happy of, because that's an original thing that isn't an IP owned by Sony. So
Isn't that
so
nice?
I've been so that's nice that, like, I'm not just the Bloodborne girl anymore. So
I mean, maybe you never were.
Maybe I never was. Who knows? We may never know.
We may never know. All right, we're going to take a short break.
Yes, short break.
We're going to take a short break, and then but we'll be right back. So, see you after the break.
The Witch Upstairs.
All right, and we're back with Lilith. Thank you for being here, by the way. It's been a lovely chat so far. You've been really open about your artistic process and your development process for both Bloodborne PSX and Nightmare Cart, whether that is like via live streaming or just posting, like with the threads that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Does this affect the creative process that you've established for yourself, like either in a positive or a negative way?
Absolutely. It has completely, excuse me, it has completely altered, affected. It is a foundational stepping stone on the entire creative process, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, like expand on that. What do you mean?
Basically, here we go. When you cancel a project that no one has seen, it's fine.
Right.
Now, when you cancel a project that, you see where I'm getting at with this now. When you cancel a project that you've been posting updates for, daily for like a year, that's a huge deal. And basically, that's an extreme example, but that affects the entire process.
Right.
It's I'm gonna try and do this without going off on a huge tangent. Basically it lights a fire under your ass.
Yeah.
So you have to follow through with everything, because when you post it, it's out there. People are aware of it, and people want it. They want it to see it. They want to play it. Whatever it is. Oh, this mechanic is cool. This is cool. This crazy enemy design is cool. It needs to be in there. And that means I have to be. That makes me be very like considered with what I'm making. I can't just be like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if this? Like, I need to think about what I'm uploading a little bit more than just sitting down on my computer and fucking around for a couple hours, right? Because I have to make a post, and that will get views, not a lot, but it's, you know, it's there, and people will see it, they'll leave comments. So it basically forces me to take it super seriously.
Right.
With all of the positives and negatives that that statement implies. And I prefer it if I were to choose. Yeah. And
it kind of gives yourself a, I don't know, it gives you a pressure, but it's a
it's a good pressure. My creativity, my passion is like a gas, and it will expand to fit the box I put it in. Right? If there's no box, it's just gone. The box is too small, it'll explode. So it's good. So I feel like the posting every day thing. I mean, I don't post every day now. I'm working other jobs to help make money, so I'm not doing it every day like like during my my COVID lockdown project that was Bloodborne PSX. That was every day. But when I'm doing these constant posts, it does put me in a comfortably sized box.
Yeah.
That my creativity can expand and fill. And that is a good place for me to be in creatively. It isn't perfect, but I think it is the best situation that's a
really good way of putting it. I've never thought about it like that, where you kind of create the space for your passion to go into. And I think
go ahead.
I was going to say, I think that also prevents it from getting like way too big or too ambitious, because you've kind of given people an expectation, and you give yourself an expectation. That's really cool. I often find myself promising things on social media and then quietly walking that back.
No, I mean, me too. We've all done it before.
We've all done it. No one's seen it. If they did, no, they didn't. I find it really interesting how, like, both you and, I mean, to an extent me, have used social media as kind of a way to motivate ourselves to create the thing we want to make, because it gives us we promise something to other people and ourselves. And I don't know, would you consider yourself a people pleaser?
Yes, absolutely. That's why I do it.
Yep.
I want people to like me.
No, that's kind of where I'm at too. I both want to make my art and also like, please like me.
It's both, right?
Yeah.
But like, if I didn't want to do that, then I would just make art for myself and not upload it.
Right.
But that's clearly not the case, right?
Yeah.
So I think somewhere fundamentally, I do want to please people. I want people to experience my art and have their emotional state changed. I guess that's art, right?
Yes. I think that's really true. I mean, I often on a couple of things I've written, I'm like, I want to make someone cry with this.
Right.
I just want them to experience something. I want to move someone, because whether that's because it's satisfying or because it feels like a completion of the work, where now it's in their hands and they're experiencing it.
It's validating. It is extremely validating. Yes. I think is the word that I'm looking for here.
And I think especially if you're doing this full time and you need to keep moving, it's nice nice when people are nice to you.
It is. Words to live by.
Yes. Speaking of making art, I think I've heard quite a bit from, people I'm in, whether it's Discord servers or other small communities, that are really hopeless and, can't bring themselves to make anything because of the state of the world and how terrifying and spooky and sad it is so often right now. And the people asking, how can I still make art when all of this stuff is happening? Like, how do I bring myself to do it? And I always find advice from other artists who are still creating during the hard times really meaningful. So do you have, would you have any advice for someone who does feel hopeless about making things?
Yes, I do. Art, if you're feeling hopeless, I think the best way to instill hope into yourself and other people is to make art. Art can, I'm not going to pretend that art will be able to fix everything, and by everything I mean fascism, but
yes,
art still has a place in this, and it is one of them. It does many things, but one of them, I think one of the more important ones, is instilling a sense of hope into people, and that's something I want to do as well with my own art. And I think that's what my takeaway would be, is that you're creating art is what gives people hope, or can be, And
I agree. I think it's easier to lean into the desire to not want to create, and I think the harder path is the more rewarding one, because if you're making art, I think during truly horrendous events, then you can, you reach out to other people. And I think that's also the point of it all, is connecting with others and making people feel safe even when they are unsafe, and bringing people any amount of joy or mutual understanding is incredibly powerful. And like you said, most art isn't going to topple a regime, but I think art and culture outlast regime.
It does, and it's a really good reflection of the people that will outlast the regime.
Right. And I think art and culture are people. That's really it, I think. And hundreds of years from now, they'll be talking about all this terrible shit that both the U.S. has done, and there's too many things to name. But also, there hopefully will be an incredible record of art that was made during that time, if the world still exists. And if it doesn't, history matters. We'll see. I don't think just having a record of something makes it important. But just the act of creating, I think, is pretty radical.
I 100% agree.
So I think that can lead us kind of into our very last question, which is, do you remember when you first realized you had some sort of artistic drive? Or where did it come from? Was there an inciting incident for you, or a piece of media, or something you saw, or some person?
my earliest memory would be, yeah, it would be The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. That's what it was. I remember tracing. We had the strategy guide, the cheat book. We call them cheat books. And strategy guide, and we would just trace the art right in the book. We put a thin piece of paper, put a lamp underneath. Got hot, probably not safe, whatever, and then we traced it, and me and my siblings, and I think that's where it started.
Yeah.
I think outside of like arts and crafts and like preschool or whatever, I think this was like one of the first times I started like drawing on my own, and like, you know, then I would like make my own characters, right, and all that stuff, and wrote fanfic. It was cringe, you know.
Yeah.
It's in a binder somewhere, but
we need to be cringe. I think cringe is
absolutely.
I think cringe is a way for, I don't know. It is a way to convince people not to make stuff and to work on things. And
no, absolutely.
Nothing good is ever made immediately. You have to be bad. You have to be cringe.
Right. The only difference between something that is cringe in terms of like art, I guess, and something that isn't is just a Metacritic score. Like, what's the point? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like, you know, like it's all art has the potential of being good. You know, you did a quote unquote bad job. That doesn't mean the whole process in and of itself is bad, right?
Right. I think that even if you have made something bad, I would much prefer that if you still stayed true to whatever you wanted to do. Like,
right. Exactly.
I think that is still much more valuable than making something that, I don't know, has no soul. And we all get our start somewhere. I would trace pictures of Batman, and I'd also print out other people's fan art and put it in a little binder. So I had like a collection of a bunch of Nintendo characters, a little red binder, and like a bunch of pictures of Samus in Metroid Prime suit.
Mm-hmm. Master Chief for me was in my binder.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. the Master Chief is a real girly pop.
Yeah, super girly pop.
Super girly pop.
No, I was like super repressed at the start.
Yeah.
I was all like, yeah, gun
Master
game.
Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Arbiter. Yeah.
Yes, I get it. The Arbiter. Well, Keith David is, you know, he transcends gender. He's truly. Anyway, you heard it here first. Keith David transcends gender. Mm-hmm. That's all the time we have. What a way to end it. Before we head out, do you have any last parting words of wisdom or things that you want to promote or tell people about?
Yes, I have parting words. Oh, yes, I have parting words.
Okay.
I'm pulling this out of the top of my head.
Lay it out.
I'm looking at you directly right now, viewer. That project you want to start, just start it. Don't wait for the right time. Just get it. Just start it right now. If you're waiting for a right time to do it, I'm giving it to you. Just do it. Just start your project. Doesn't matter if you think it might turn out bad, that's fine. The beauty of a career is that you can make multiple things that get better over time. There you go. That's my parting words.
Amazing. Amazing. People are standing up. They're cheering. Tears down their face. They're going to get going. Well, thank you so much, Lilith, for being here and for talking. Lovely chatting with you.
Yeah, it's been great chatting with you too.
Yeah. All right. And now we will go back to the show. Thank you so much, everybody. It's what a wild show it has been. Special thanks to Lilith Walther for talking with me and having such a lovely conversation. Apologies for the technical difficulties. If you're watching this on YouTube, nothing happened. Our next segment is one that got cut off in our last episode, and I think it's my favorite, which is the World's Slowest D&D campaign, where I am able to do one roll per episode, and the staff. This is like my special treat. It's my little guilty pleasure that I get to do. What? What's happening? We got some news coming through. Ugh. Okay. What? What's gonna happen? Give me it. It's on screen right now. Breaking news, everyone. This just in. Gordon Pigwaith has stepped down as head of the Pig Breadth Group and will apparently be naming John Food as his successor. As we all know, the Pig Breadth Group was founded in 1901 and produces both goods and services. This will be the first time in the company's history it's headed by someone outside of the family. We now go live to John Food for a statement. John Food.
I have questions, sir. Please, Mr. Food, please.
Hello. I am John Food.
That was the whole clip? Do we have any? Was that Mia in there? Why was she there? Do we have it? Is that?
Mr. Food, you elaborate on your statement. Mr. Food, please. Sir, what are your pronouns?
I'm John Food.
Mr. Food, I'm not sure what you mean. Sir, please.
What are your pronouns? John Food. I'm John Food.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after these short messages.
Hi. Hello and welcome to Thin Places Radio. I'm your host, and it is the middle of the night. But don't worry, you're not alone.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Feelings, omens, premonitions, hauntings.
I'm calling because...
Have you been thinking about the next life?
I keep having this dream.
Did you miss an opportunity that you can't get back?
I didn't know who else to call.
Have you been feeling lost in a big city?
I'll see if I can make this quick.
Have you felt the presence of your lost loved ones near you?
About a month ago.
Is this place cursed, or are you cursed in this
I
place?
have no idea what this means.
Have you fallen in love with the universe?
Sometimes I just wonder.
Are you looking for a friend?
I thought I would share it with you.
When the veil between worlds is thin, we get closer than ever to the strange and the unexplained, but also to each other. Call in. Get it off your chest. Lines are open.
I was just wondering if you had
Yeah,
advice.
I just wanted to get that
And
off
I'm
my
home
chest.
now. Talk to you soon. Bye. I just wanted to call. Have a good night. Bye. Anyway, good night. Thanks.
Dear Pen Pal, I'd like to cordially invite you to join the Anti-Mischief Gang, or Antima for short. This is a team I'm putting together. a task force born out of dire necessity. We must respond to the heinous actions taken by children and teens on a night they've terrifyingly dubbed Mischief Night. You know the one where they throw egg and paper at homes and apartment. This horrible night actually goes by a few different names, depending on where you're from. I'll list a few of them to make sure you know what the hell I'm talking about. Devil's Night, Cabbage Night, Night of the Eggs, Big Silly Scary Children's Night, Gate Night, Toilet Papering Eve, Awesome Night, Night to Make a Home Absolutely Disgusting. Okay, you probably know one of those. Anyway, the Anti-Mischief Gang will spring into action as a cleanup crew. We'll have buckets and cloth, and each person will have one dry mop. I'd offer to bring my handheld electric vacuum, but my wife says it's off limits for this. We should also try and salvage some of the egg and toilet paper for composting. Perhaps we can grow some corn with it? Yeah, we'll see who can grow the biggest corn with it. Thanks in advance. I'm sure you're on board for this. I'll be sending you instructions on how to 3D print your Antima uniform.
Dear Pen Pal, you may or may not remember that I've been part of many rule enforcement and cleaning related organizations in the past, like the Volume Lowerers, Spill Squad, and the Parade Candy Defense Force, where we would use riot shields to protect the public from being pelted by candy thrown in parades. Needless to say, I'm in. Mischief Night will be one of the greatest challenges I've ever faced. Growing up, I called it Horrible Eve on account of how horrible it was for me. The dreadful costumes, all that dirty candy changing hands, leaving the house to interact with crowds of other children, disgusting. You know, I don't like to talk about this often, but mischief killed my parents. Not in the literal sense of them being dead, but one time at Thanksgiving, my uncle played a vicious prank on them. He offered mother and father nuts from a can, but then opened the can to reveal an army of snakes inside. While they sprung out, my uncle pelted my parents with additional snakes and nut cans. It was a cruel prank that felt endless, partly because he kept throwing things for so long. After that, I watched the light of fun leave their eyes. I knew they would be forever changed by the incident, so I chose to stop talking to them and started calling them dead, which is why I referred to them as such earlier. I can't remember what I was talking about.
Hi, everybody. Here on the Tonight is the Night show, I like to give myself a moment to think about music and talk about it because I like to do that. And I actually hadn't thought about what I was going to talk about in this segment until about 20 seconds before it started. And we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about intervals, we're going to talk about chords, and we're going to talk about the way that we transition between chords and how we resolve tension. So, when we have just two notes played together, we call that an interval. This is called a major second. I'm playing a C and a D natural. That is a major second. If I play those two notes, that's a C and an A, that's a major sixth, minor sixth. Many different combinations of just two notes. Once I add a third note in, that is when we can probably call it a chord. In music academia, at any point, anyone could argue with me that I am incorrect. But for the purposes of right now, I am correct, and I'm always correct. So this is a chord. That's a C major triad. It sounds nice, it sounds pretty, it's major. That's the quality of it. It is a major quality chord. This is a C minor triad. So I've gone from C E natural G, now to C, E flat G. And in that, we have little intervals. So I have an interval between C and E flat, which is a minor third. I have an E flat to a G, which is a major third. So we could say that a minor triad is built off of a minor third and a major third stacked on top of each other. If you can believe it, a major triad is a major third and a minor third stacked on top of each other. Isn't that so exciting? We can think about that with most chords and how we're stacking those intervals together, and we can start getting color tones and adding unique colors and tones to things. Ooh, that's nice. So I mentioned how we transition between things and how we resolve things. There are these things called cadences, and they are not one chord or the other, but it is the specific movement between one chord to the next, specifically at the ends of phrases. In Western classical theory, there is much more strict definition. In modern theory, I'm going to go ahead and say whenever I see these pairings of chords, I'm going to go ahead and call it this type of cadence. I say this type because there are 4 types of cadences that I'm going to talk about. There are more. There are so many ways to resolve things. But the 4 that I'm going to talk about, the first is called the perfect cadence. And this is when I go from the 5th of the scale, so in the key of C, that is the 5th, it's G. I go from a G chord, a G7 chord specifically. If you have questions about this, send them to my email. And it resolves to a C. That's a 5 to a 1. We call that a perfect cadence. It's resolving all of the leading tones meaning that it neighbors a half step within that transition. Oh, isn't that so nice? That is our perfect cadence. There's also like perfect authentic cadence, inauthentic cadence, all sorts of things that I'm not going to tell you about. The next one is called a deceptive cadence. This is when we are starting on that 5th scale degree, that 5th chord. In this case, it's a G7. And what I just did was go from G to C. In this case, I'm going to resolve those leading tones to the same notes, but I'm going to change the root. Oh. And we call that a deceptive cadence because it's surprising. And we can do something called cadential extension, which means that where we would have finished the piece, we now get the opportunity to add a little bit of buffer on it. So I could, play a very simple chord progression. Normally I would end it there, but instead I could do. Woo! And then I can maybe repeat the last couple of chords. And then resolve it in a perfect cadence. Oh, isn't that so nice? There is something called a half cadence, which is where we go from a 4 to a 5 chord, and typically happens in the middle of a section, and it's boring, and I don't like talking about it. And then the last one is called a plagal cadence, which is, probably one of the best cadences out there, if you ask me. This is instead of going from a 5 to a 1 chord, like a perfect cadence. I feel like I'm talking like some sort of salesman. We go from a 4 chord to a 1 chord. So the 4th scale degree of this scale, which is an F, to the 1. So 4 to a 1, it's also called an amen cadence. If we had finished a piece like that, I could then go back in as a little sort of final period. Amen. Something like that. Plagal cadences, it's spelled P-L-A-G-A-L. We can make them even prettier when we start adding color tones. And I mean, some people might argue that adding color tones to cadences muddies them and then changes their meaning. And I say, shut up. In this case, I'm going to play an F major 7 to a C major 7. Woo! And that just feels like you could play that forever, right? And that's nice. Special bonus cadence, we can do something called special function dominant. Usually that's going to take place, and this one's for the freaks out there. This is it takes place a whole step beneath where you want to resolve, or a half step above it. And so you do something like this. Whee! Something like that. Oh, it's rocking the table. And then, oh, isn't that nice and powerful? This is specifically, I would call this a C9 sharp 11. I have the dominant 7th, I have a 9th value in there, and then I also add a sharp 11th, which in this case is an F sharp. Ain't that nice? There's so much stuff in music. There's so much to talk about. There's so much theory that you don't need to learn, but it's there. It's always there, waiting for you to actually think about it and consider it. And I used to be afraid that learning music theory would affect the way that I wrote. And I was right. It did, totally. But it changed so much about the way that I thought about music and how I appreciated it that I'm so incredibly grateful for the things that I know now. And learning any nuggets and applying them just makes me want to learn more. And so if any of this made any sense to you, or if it just felt like I was spouting nonsense at you, go learn some music theory, or take a pottery class. Go learn something. I talk about this for hours and hours and hours, and I don't know what the next segment is, because I think the piano is covering my segment sheet. So what I do want to say is art is pretty powerful. Is there an ad after this, or is it just... Let's cut to that goodnight title card. Thank you so much for joining our show. This is this show is truly special to, I think, every single person who works on it, and we work so gosh dang hard at it, and we maybe, some would argue, put too much work into it, and that's the only way we know how. And to the people in this room, Mia over there, Gunnar on the switcher, Kaitlin over there, who all worked so incredibly hard this past month, Aedric, as well as Riga, who helped with Nutgert, who's, I'm not going to grab her. We'll talk about her afterwards. And I'm sure I'm forgetting so many people. John Food, of course, Andrew Shenkman, Adam Carey, so many amazing people who put so much work into this, and we do it because we love what we're making here. During this episode, there is some sort of manic energy that is so intoxicating and so fun, and this show is so dumb. It's such a stupid show, but it's so pure and it's so true to everything that we want to do, and by golly, that hits so hard. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thanks to Lilith Walther for talking with me, and And happy birthday once more. Thank you so much to Laryssa Okada for her incredible music performance. Please go check out both of them on social media and check out their work because they do some really beautiful things. And please stick around after the credits roll because we will have kind of an unhinged after show. It's Twitch exclusive. If you're on YouTube. That's just like a little preview of what you might find. It's Twitch exclusive, but we do have a donation link. And again, this show is made purely out of the labor of, it is a labor of love, and we don't get paid to do this. So please consider donating to our staff and help fund future episodes. And thanks so much. I'm glad you're here and you made it.